His clawed hand pins me to the moss, and my iron dagger bites my palm, my veins singing with a threat older than the worn stone at my back. Would he break the forest's truce for me tonight? The air stinks of danger. Storm magic wraps the trees in bruise-colored light, smothering my mortal lungs while I dare to breathe. I should run, but I'm tangled in the forest court's roots, every heartbeat a warning drum. No one survives angering two fey courts in a single moon turn, least of all a human with nothing but a blade and a secret. If I fail, my family perishes. If I win, the courts might burn. What did you promise them? His voice slashes through the shadows. I squeeze the hilt, pulse washing out everything except his green eyes, ringed in ancient shadow. He cannot guess my desperation, or my intent to betray him. Heat blooms in my wrists, where his storm-scented power snakes over my skin, an unspoken dare. I vow silently, I will not surrender, even if his gaze sears weakness into desire. I raise my chin in defiance. Let me go, I rasp, staring him down. My lie is crafted sharp as steel, because I need him distracted, need his certainty cracked, so no one else sees the bargain bleeding through my trembling veins tonight. His lips, cruel, unyielding, curve. You're already bound, he murmurs, claw caressing my hairline. Mortals don't step beyond the third birch by accident. Every word binds another invisible thread tighter around my ribs. The bargain thrums between us, old and rotten sweet. I taste blood and violets on my tongue. If I admit ignorance, I forfeit all advantage. If I reveal knowledge, I'm lost to the forest's hunger and his court's law. Let me walk out alive and I'll tell you what your rivals promised. My offer trembles, but I force a mocking smile. He leans closer, storm winds tangling my hair, razor cold and hungry, daring me to recant. Desire wrestles with fear as his thumb traces my jaw, almost gentle. A spy, then? Or just foolish? His breath is poison and sugar, enough to make my knees loosen, enough to call my bluff. The iron dagger is warm in my fist, his magic hotter where it grazes my throat. Your court demanded a heart's promise. I gave it to their enemy instead. Now the trap is set, truth barbed with mortal risk. Silence echoes between us, taut as a wire. He regards me, hunting, calculating, something wild flickering behind the courtly mask. Am I his prey, or have I become something else? Bait, temptation, weapon. If you gave your heart to the Ashen Court, it's already forfeit, he growls, magic crackling under my skin. They'll twist it to break the pact. If you want freedom, prove that loyalty means nothing. My heart hammers, half from fear, half from another, more dangerous impulse. And how would you test that, Faye? I can't tear my eyes away from his lips, or the sharpness of longing they promise. He crowds me closer, his wings, black as midnight, unfurling just enough to shadow us from the world. Only blood and desire break oaths forged in earth, he whispers. Die here, or bind yourself to me instead. My mind reels. Two choices. One dooms my soul to thorns and fire. The other cages me beneath his rule, forever marked by the forest court's magic. But what about my family, my hope, my aching, traitorous desire? Swear yourself to me, and I'll spare them all. His commands drip with raw power. My skin prickles, every nerve a live wire. The iron dagger is nothing compared to the choice before me now. I force a laugh, forcing bravado I barely feel. You want a blood oath from me? What's to stop you twisting it like they would? My lip bleeds, whether from fear or anticipation. I don't know. He notices, eyes hungry. My word is ancient law. He dips, lips nearly brushing mine, the spark between us an electrical storm. Mortals always demand trust, never offer it. Show me your true heart or die by the bargain you broke. The forest shudders around us. All eyes, no mercy. Overhead, owls settle in to watch the consequences of my next move. My hand trembles, but I slice my palm, crimson blossoming. Then swear it and cup my blood. He seizes my wrist, bringing it to his mouth. His tongue is hotter than flame, a promise and a threat as he drinks the oath. I gasp, fire racing through my veins, magic binding us tighter than chains. You're mine now, he whispers, satisfaction and warning bleeding together. I yank my hand back, breathless, furious at myself for trembling. The mark scorches my skin, a thorned brand linking my heartbeat to his. I'm still a traitor by your court's laws, I force out, testing the boundaries that caged us both. Either they kill me, or you do. My defiance is thin. The fear beneath it is a raw wound. Let them come. He crowds me, wings shuddering with threat, storm heat coiling in the air between us. I'll teach you how to survive, if you're worthy. Fail, and you'll wish you'd chosen death. The world narrows, our faces inches apart, danger crackling hotter than magic. You think I want saving? My voice is a dare. I want him. Wrong. Impossible. But the price may be my soul. His smile slices open the darkness. You want to burn, he says, almost gently. The heart you bargained isn't lost yet. Give it freely to me, and the courts can't touch you. I close my eyes, hating how much I want to believe that offer. My heart pounds against my ribs, desperate to escape, or to leap toward his outstretched hand, recklessly, hopelessly. And if I refuse? I ask, voice shaking but stubborn. He trails a heated finger down my cheek, stopping at my collarbone, letting his threat hover between us like an unsheathed blade. Then you remain bait for the Ashen Court's trap, a broken promise, doomed to bleed the forest dry. I'll protect you by force, and you'll curse my name for every sunrise you survive. My next breath is pain and possibility, torn between dread and desire. You want my will, my surrender. He nods once, wolf sharp. Only what you won't give them. Choose, before the sun finds us here. My head spins. Iron, blood, magic, longing tangled like the roots beneath my feet. Every voice in my mind screams to run, but I step toward him instead, knife hand trembling but raised between us. I'll give you my heart, I swear, but on my terms. If you lie or falter, you'll never wield my power. Break your vow, and the iron will burn you to ash. He laughs, wild and dangerous, clasping my hand in his. A challenge. Good. The courts will hunt us both now. His magic flares, storm and hunger and reckless promise, binding us not as captor and prisoner, but equals, at least tonight. Power hums between us, fierce and intoxicating. Our pact is no longer a cage, but a weapon. He draws my face up, lips brushing my forehead, a kiss potent as any spell. Your trust will shatter kingdoms. I sag against him, dizzy from the force of it all, his closeness, the iron wound, the magic raw and new. And if my trust fails, I whisper. He pulls me closer, wings shielding us from the watching trees. Then the forest falls, he replies softly, as if sharing a secret. Because I cannot let you go now. His confession splinters something inside me, part terror, part hope. The court's war barely matters anymore. For one fragile moment, our fates entwine, pulse for pulse, vow for vow. If desire corrupts us, so be it. I want his ruin as much as my own salvation. Damn the consequences already gathering in the gloom. The distant howl of ashen magic breaks the silence, cold and sharp. My dagger hums against my thigh. They're coming, I say, not quite ready to let him see my fear. He strokes my knuckles, lightning in his touch. We fight together now, he says, voice all promise and peril. The forest shivers in anticipation, sensing the balance breaking. I tilt my chin up, brazen, terrified, ready to risk everything for one chance at freedom and him. As dawn bruises the horizon, I swear anew, if his court wants my heart, they'll have to bleed for it. If he falls beside me, I'll never forgive the world. The real war begins with our next breath.